Hello, I'm Rudy Besikoff, president of Laney College and host of the podcast that also airs on KGPC 96.9 Peralta Radio, The President's Desk. This is a video version of an interview we conducted back in July of 2022, in which we spoke to Laney College athletic director and football coach John Beam. Sharing with you a special excerpt of the interview that came at the end. And I think it's something that will fire you up as a listener. So without further ado, Laney College football coach, John Beam.
I often think of the college coach in the living room of a potential student athlete. So let's go ahead and say that you've heard about me. I've played some high school football, perhaps a little defensive line. You're in my living room. Lorena is a family member of mine, and you're recruiting. What would you say to me? What would be your pitch?
Well, first thing, Rudy, what I want to give you is I'm going to give you this opportunity, right, to become a Division I player. And I'm going to give you this opportunity because when you come to Laney, I'm going to give you priority registration. You get your classes for everybody else. And you know what else I'm going to do? If you qualify for a full Pell Grant, we're going to give you $6,500. And on top of that, you're going to be qualified for a completion grant. A completion grant at Laney means that you've completed over 12 units at 2.5 or better. We're going to make sure, because you're an athlete, you're going to be in 18 units. So that's $10,500 I potentially put in your pocket. And you know what else, Rudy, when you come, and Lorena as the mom, we're going to do this. Because of the Oakland promise and the California promise, we're not going to charge you a cent to come here. It's going to be tuition free. And when you sign up and you come that first day, I'm going to give you a laptop. My counselor's going to be there before you graduate high school, Rudy. Before you go to your prom, you're going to know what classes you're going to be taking at Laney in the summer, in the fall, and you're going to have your 2-year plan mapped out. I'm going to have a strength and conditioning coach here that all he's going to do is work on making sure you're the strongest person you can be and the best kid. The position coach is only going to coach you in that position. You're not going to play 3 other positions for us. You're only going to play D-line. As the head football coach, I'm going to make sure that every school in the country knows what you've been doing, because not only are you a Division I athlete, more importantly, you're a Division I student athlete. And if it gets too tough for Lorena and he's feeling some stress and stuff, I'm going to make sure that I have a mental health specialist for you. And every day I'm going to have lunch here for you. And once a week, I'm going to have a food pantry. So that food pantry is not just for you, but I want you to be able to take that home to your family. And if your uncle needs something or your auntie, I'm going to make sure that you take an extra dozen eggs or 2 there too. And if your neighbor needs help, I want to be there for your neighbor as well. Because when you come to Laney, it's about being Laney built. And we want to make sure that we are there for you, not only now or the 2 years you're at Laney, but when you come back in 10 years, I'm going to still be here for you. When it's time for the draft, I will reach out to all my NFL connections and find out whether you should go or not. And I will help you interview the agents to make sure you get the right agent that will take care of you. And while you're here at Laney and when you leave, I will make sure you have access to financial literacy at all times. So when you make those millions of dollars, it won't be exploited and you'll be bankrupt after you retire. Are you ready to come, Rudy?
You sold me, coach.
Lorena, are you okay with Rudy coming to Laney?
Yes, I am.
All right, so let's get you with Doug. Doug's going to help you walk you through your application process. Within 24 hours, you get your student ID number, and we're going to start the process of getting your next classes.
Listening to that, it almost made me want to put on some shoulder pads and go play football. And it was great to have Coach Beam join us, both me and my show producer at the time, Lorena Baldazzo, back in July of 2022. President's Desk can be heard on kgpc969.org. You can also download the show on iTunes. And as we move forward, we will be putting all of our broadcasts on the air right here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and to like us whenever possible. Thank you for your support and all the best, and hope to see you on campus at Laney College, where Eagles fly.